You're probably paying for translation tools right now. Google Translate API, DeepL subscriptions, translation services adding up every month. What if I told you there's a free translator that runs offline on your phone, no internet needed, zero monthly fees, and it actually outperforms those paid APIs? This just dropped and it's changing everything. Hey, I'm Ava, and today I'm showing you something that literally just came out at the end of December. Tencent just open sourced their HYMT 1.5 translation model. And I'm not exaggerating when I say this might make you cancel your translation subscriptions. Here's what makes this different. This isn't some cloud-based service where you need internet connection and pay per character. This model runs completely offline on your phone, like actually on your device. No servers, no API calls, no monthly limits. The small version called HYMT 1.5 1.8b needs just 1 gigabyte of memory. That's less storage than a few songs on your phone, and it translates faster than the paid services. 0.18 seconds to process 50 tokens. Most commercial translation APIs take 0.4 seconds. That's more than twice as fast. But speed means nothing if the quality sucks right. Here's where it gets interesting. This model reaches the 90th percentile performance of massive closed-source models like Gemini 3.0 Pro, meaning it performs as well as 90% of those huge, expensive models. And it beats most commercial APIs in head-to-head testing. It supports 33 languages, not just the common ones: Chinese, English, Japanese, Korean, French, German, Russian, Arabic, Spanish, plus 5 additional Chinese dialects, including Cantonese and traditional Chinese. So how is this possible? How does a tiny model that fits on your phone beat services from Google and Microsoft? Tencent used something called on-policy distillation. Basically, they took their bigger 7B model and taught the smaller 1.8B model to think like it. The small model learned from the big model's actual outputs instead of just memorizing translations. And stick around because I'm going to show you exactly how to install this and 3 specific features that make it better than what you're using now. Plus, I'll show you real-world use cases where this absolutely destroys paid alternatives. Let me break down what this actually means for you. No internet dependency. Your documents never leave your phone. And zero cost forever. The model is completely open source. Download it once and use it as much as you want. Now let's talk about what this thing can actually do. The model has 3 features that most translation tools mess up. Feature 1 is terminology control. You can tell the model exactly how to translate specific terms. This is huge for professional work. Medical terms, legal jargon, technical documentation, industry-specific words. Here's an example from their docs. The Chinese term hunyuanzhu. Without terminology control, it might translate to the generic hunyuan. But if you tell the model this specific term should be chaos pearl, it translates it correctly every single time. Consistent, accurate, no guessing. This matters when you're translating documents with brand names, product names, specialized vocabulary. You define the terms once, and the model remembers for that entire translation session. Feature 2 is context awareness. The model looks at surrounding text to understand what words actually mean, not just word-by-word translation. Their example shows the word pilot. If you translate it without context, it comes out as Fei Xing Yuan. That means airplane pilot. But if the context is about TV shows, the model recognizes pilot means pilot episode and translates correctly. This fixes one of the biggest problems with translation tools: understanding meaning from context, not just swapping words. Feature 3 is format preservation. The model maintains your document structure, HTML tags, XML formatting, special characters. Everything stays in place. You're translating a web page. The model keeps all the HTML tags exactly where they belong, translates just the text content. Your formatting doesn't break. Your code doesn't get mangled. The structure remains intact. This is critical for developers, content creators, anyone working with formatted documents. You're not spending hours fixing broken formatting after translation. And here's what's really wild. This is the upgraded version of their WMT 25 championship model. WMT is one of the biggest machine translation competitions. Tencent won with their previous version. This new one is even better. When I first started using translation tools, I was overwhelmed by all the options. That's when I found this community called AI Profit Boardroom. 1,800 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Now let's talk about how to actually use this. You've got two model sizes to choose from. The 1.8B model is what you want for mobile devices. Phones, tablets, edge devices. After quantization, it runs on just 1 gigabyte of memory. The 7B model is for desktop or server deployment. Better accuracy, handles more complex translations, mixed language scenarios, professional use cases. Both models are on Hugging Face and GitHub right now, completely free. Multiple quantized versions available. FP8 quantization, INT4 quantization, GGUF format for different frameworks. For developers, there are multiple deployment options. Tensor RT LLM, VLLM, SGLang. They provide Docker images, pre-built containers, full documentation. The basic setup is straightforward. Download the model from Hugging Face, load it using Transformers library. Configure your inference parameters. Start translating. They recommend specific parameters for best results. Top K of 20, top P of 0.6, repetition penalty of 1.05, temperature of 0.7. These settings give you the cleanest translations. If you're not technical, don't worry. The community is already building apps and interfaces around this. Simple tools you can download and run, no coding required. The use cases for this are massive. Real-time translation for live conversations and customer support. Document translation that maintains formatting for contracts and technical manuals. Professional domains with specialized terminology like medical and legal work. Multilingual customer service handling 33 languages with no API costs. Content localization for websites, apps, and videos, all offline, all free. And it's great for learning languages. Students can translate to minority languages like Tibetan or Mongolian that commercial services barely support. Travelers can download this before trips with no data plans needed. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 1,800 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences, what's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are building real workflows with AI. This HYMT 1.5 release is significant because it's accessible, free, open source, runs anywhere. Tencent proved that small models can compete with giants and that open source can beat commercial services. So go check it out, download it, test it, build with it, drop your thoughts in the comments about what you're using it for and how it compares. And if this was helpful, subscribe for more AI tools and workflows that actually work. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.